Have you ever gone to bed hoping for a good night's rest, only to wake up feeling stiff, achy, and older than you did the night before? Like your joints spent the night wrestling with each other instead of resting? You're not alone. For so many of us over 50, mornings can feel like a slow-motion obstacle course. Creaky knees, sore hips, tight fingers. It's frustrating. And sometimes it feels like no matter how much we stretch or how many supplements we take, the discomfort just keeps creeping in. But here's something most people don't know. What you eat before bed can play a big role in how your joints feel when you wake up. That's right. Your late-night snack might be either fueling inflammation or quietly working behind the scenes to soothe your body. Imagine waking up with less stiffness, more flexibility, and a little more bounce in your step. It's possible, and you don't need anything fancy to get started. Tonight, instead of reaching for cookies or crackers, try this: cherries. Yes, sweet, juicy cherries. They're not just delicious, they're packed with compounds that help lower inflammation. Tart cherries, in particular, are rich in antioxidants like anthocyanins, which act like natural painkillers for your joints. Some studies have even shown they can help with symptoms of arthritis and joint pain, especially when eaten consistently. And here's a bonus. Cherries also support better sleep by boosting melatonin naturally. That means less tossing and turning, and more time for your body to heal. Now, if cherries aren't your thing or they're out of season, don't worry. Another nighttime superstar is just as simple: a cup of warm golden milk. This cozy drink, made with turmeric and a touch of black pepper, has been used for centuries to calm inflammation. Turmeric contains curcumin, a powerful anti-inflammatory compound that helps protect joint cartilage and reduce swelling. Drinking golden milk before bed not only soothes your body, it also helps you relax mentally, which is just as important when your body needs rest to recover. Just heat up some milk, any kind you like, and stir in half a teaspoon of turmeric and a pinch of pepper. Add honey if you want it sweet, and sip it slowly like a little ritual for your joints. These aren't magic bullets, of course, but they're small changes that can add up over time. And when your joints are aching, even a small bit of relief can feel like a big deal. You don't need to overhaul your entire diet. Just be a little more thoughtful about that final bite before bedtime. Let's keep this going, because there's one more comforting nighttime food you might already have in your kitchen that works wonders for joint pain. You might be surprised to hear this, but one of the best things you can eat before bed to support your joints is a simple bowl of oatmeal. Yes, oatmeal. We usually think of it as a breakfast food, but it can be just as healing at night, especially if you make it the right way. Oats are full of fiber, which helps regulate blood sugar. Why does that matter for your joints? Because blood sugar spikes can trigger inflammation, and that's the last thing your joints need when they're trying to recover overnight. Now, here's where the magic happens: when you mix in a spoonful of flax seeds or chia seeds. These tiny seeds are packed with omega-3 fatty acids, which are like little fire extinguishers for inflammation. They help reduce swelling in your joints and can even slow down joint damage over time. Plus, they're great for digestion and help you feel full, so you're not reaching for those midnight cookies. Add a dash of cinnamon for flavor and an extra anti-inflammatory kick, and you've got a bowl of comfort that actually helps you heal while you sleep. Let's not forget about another gentle powerhouse: bananas. They might seem like just a quick snack, but bananas are loaded with potassium and magnesium, two minerals that help relax your muscles and ease tension in the joints. If you ever get cramps in your legs at night or feel like your knees are locked in place, magnesium might be the missing piece. One banana before bed can make a noticeable difference. And because they're so easy to digest, they won't leave your stomach tossing and turning when your head hits the pillow. Some people even mash a banana into that oatmeal we talked about. It's a simple way to combine two joint-friendly foods in one cozy dish. And if that's not your thing, you can slice one up, sprinkle a bit of cinnamon, and enjoy it as a light bedtime treat. No sugar crashes, no heavy feeling. Just calm, steady nourishment. It's amazing how something as basic as what we eat before bed can either make our mornings better or worse. And once you start noticing those small improvements, less stiffness in the morning, fewer aches in your hands and feet, you'll begin to realize how powerful food can be. It's not always about big, dramatic changes. It's about building small habits that support your body in the long run. Speaking of which, there's another nighttime favorite that doesn't just soothe your joints, it helps rebuild them. That comforting nighttime favorite? Bone broth. Now, before you picture a giant pot bubbling on the stove for hours, let me tell you, these days you can find high-quality bone broth already made. Warm it up in just a few minutes and sip it like tea, and it's worth it, especially if you're serious about giving your joints the nutrients they've been begging for. Bone broth is rich in collagen, and collagen is the stuff your joints are made of. As we age, our bodies make less of it, which leads to thinner cartilage, more friction in the joints, and yes, more pain. But when you drink bone broth regularly, especially before bed when your body shifts into repair mode, you're giving it the raw materials it needs to rebuild. It's like handing a carpenter a fresh box of tools after years of working with rusted nails. That slow, steady nourishment adds up. Over time, you might notice it's easier to bend, reach, stretch, or even just walk around the house without groaning. Some people add a splash of apple cider vinegar to their broth for extra joint support. Others toss in turmeric or garlic. But honestly, even just a plain warm mug of broth can do wonders. It's grounding, healing, and it tells your body, hey, I'm taking care of you. Now, maybe you're thinking, that all sounds great, but will it really make a difference? I get it. When you've been dealing with joint pain for years, it's easy to feel skeptical. But healing doesn't always come in a big, dramatic moment. Sometimes, it's the result of small choices we make over and over again. A cherry instead of a cookie. Golden milk instead of soda. Bone broth instead of ice cream. Little by little, those swaps create a new rhythm for your body. One that's built on care, not damage. So let's take a moment to remind ourselves. Your body isn't broken. It's doing its best with what it's given. And if you give it the right fuel, especially before sleep, it can do some pretty amazing things. The stiffness doesn't have to win. You can feel better. You can move better. You can rest better. These foods aren't just about joints. They're about freedom. The freedom to get up without groaning, to reach for the top shelf, to walk around the block without thinking twice. That's what we're really after, isn't it? A better quality of life, more ease, more comfort, and yes, even joy in the little things. So, give it a try tonight. Choose one of these healing bedtime foods and stick with it for a week. See how you feel. And when you do notice a difference, no matter how small, celebrate it. Because that's your body saying, thank you. We'd love to hear from you. What's helped your joints feel better? Have you tried any of these bedtime foods? Let us know in the comments below. Your story might just help someone else. And if you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up, share it with a friend who could use some relief, and subscribe for more simple, natural tips to feel your best at any age. Here's to easier mornings, stronger steps, and the healing power of food. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.